Now guys, wouldn't you like to get buried in this much candy just like this little guy? Well, in this video, we're gonna be showing you how. What's up, pranksters? Welcome back. And yes, you read the title right. In this video, I, Next, and Omega Skull over here are gonna be showing you guys 10 more ways to get more Halloween candy. These methods will skyrocket your chances to getting more Halloween candy. They're very simple and you don't really have to do much work, and it doesn't really hurt to try. And again, your chances of getting more candy will skyrocket. So if you guys are excited about that, let's get this video going. But first, make sure that you guys are subscribed to this channel with all the bell notifications turned on. That way you guys don't miss out on future videos. One last thing guys, give this video a big thumbs up. 1,000 likes are appreciated. Check it out. Here's a very simple idea guys to get more candy out of your neighbors. Just like we always do, we're gonna try to make them feel bad for you. So, if you guys don't have a costume or you don't wanna buy a costume this year, make your own. It's very simple guys, all you need is a mask. You don't even have to wear anything, you can wear your regular clothes, but just make yourself a mask. And you can easily do that with a styrofoam plate like this. See, it's big enough to cover your face. All you guys gotta do is poke a couple holes on it and you're good to go. For example, right here, I have my plate with 2 eyes cut out already. And then I have a large rubber band to keep it on my face. Notice that the face is blank, kind of looks like Jason's face, doesn't it? So with a blank face, you guys can decorate it any way you want. And again, we're trying to make our neighbors feel bad for us. So here, this mask, he's gonna be sad. He's sad. And I'm also gonna do a little teardrop. Well, actually 2. He's crying. He's sad. So put it on guys and start trick-or-treating. So you go to your neighbor's house with this mask. I know it looks ridiculous and it looks so cheap. But hey, again, our purpose is to make them feel bad for us, and hopefully they will give us more candy. So they might ask, why are you crying? And you can tell them, well, I don't have a lot of candy. And surely they'll give you more candy.
Alright guys, you know when you walk up to a house and the lazy people handing out candy have a bucket just like this sitting at the front porch, right? So you walk up to this bucket and typically what you guys usually see is a sign that follows that looks something like this. And it says take 1 candy. So now guys, usually when you're going to walk up to this, you're just going to take 1 candy, right? But if you take a black marker with you, and I'm going to put a big 0 right next to that 1. So then what happens when I do that? Instead of just grabbing 1 piece of candy, I'm gonna grab 10 pieces of candy. So I'll just do that now. Look at that guys. It says take 10 pieces of candy instead of just 1. So I'm gonna grab 10.
Hey, why are you grabbing 10 pieces of candy?
Because it says 10 on your sign. Look at that guys.
What sign? Let me see.
Right there, sir. Take 10 pieces of candy.
Oh, man. And it's in permanent marker, so
time to pay up.
Here's one that you probably didn't think it was possible, but it does work. It might be common sense that if you start early, you'll collect more candy throughout the night. And that's not really true, guys. Or at least not entirely. Because usually when people start giving out candy, they start off small with low quantities of candy. Basically, they will give 1 piece of candy to any trick-or-treater that comes their way. So for example, if they start trick-or-treating at 6 p.m., you'll start off with 1 candy per house. But as the night goes on, guys, not everybody likes staying out there for too long. So eventually people giving out candy will get tired, they'll get bored, or they gotta do other stuff, maybe go to a Halloween party. So they can't be out there too long. So try to go kind of late, guys, when nobody else is trick-or-treating anymore, and knock on their doors. Maybe if they have the light off, but they do have decorations on the outside, knock on their door also. Why? Well, because chances are that they still have a lot of candy left, and maybe they want to get rid of that candy. So your chances of getting more candy per house will go up. Instead of getting 1 candy at 6 p.m., you'll be getting a handful at around 9 p.m. because they're trying to get rid of the candy.
Alright guys, so for this one, you're gonna need your basket of candy and a bottle of blood like I have here. Now we've been using this bottle of blood a lot lately, but it comes in handy for this one. Now before you go trick-or-treating to your next house, this is how you guys are gonna play that trick. You take this bottle of blood and put some on your finger right here, just like I'm gonna do for you guys right now. See, look at that guys. Doesn't that look nasty? It does, right? So here I go, guys. I'm trick-or-treating. Dot, dot, dot. Trick-or-treat. And next is gonna open the door. And guys, keep in mind, before he opens the door, take a step back. And once he opens the door, like there he is right there, when you're walking towards him with your bucket, pretend like you take a nasty spill and hit your elbow. Now look at what's gonna happen. Oh!
Oh, you okay?
Oh! Oh! As you guys can see there, I'm faking an injury in front of him, and I got a nasty little boo-boo.
You okay? You want a Band-Aid? More candy? Okay, sure.
So now look at that, guys. Because of my injury,
Here you go.
I got a handful of candy. They're gonna feel bad for you, especially if you have a cut. Not only are they gonna probably give you a Band-Aid, but they're also gonna give you a lot of candy.
You guys may or may not be familiar with this following method, but a lot of us have done it before. I know I have. Sinfado has as well. Basically, guys, when we were little, we would go trick-or-treat at different neighborhoods, not just our own. In fact, not even the surrounding neighborhoods. We used to go to the rich neighborhoods, and yeah, I know a lot of you guys do that too, because usually the upscale rich neighborhoods give out more candy. And not just more candy, but better candy. And I'm not trying to talk down on other people, because it's pretty much obvious that they would give out more candy and better candy. So if you guys want more candy, you might want to try a richer neighborhood. Trick or treat! Whoa! See guys, they will definitely give you more candy and better candy, but I don't know about these milk duds though. I just don't like them. But that's basically it, guys. And yeah, we've all done it, so you're probably guilty of that too.
Alright guys, so for this one, say you guys have a hoverboard, a bicycle, a skateboard, some skates, or anything that you can be mobile with, and you want to fill your buckets up really quick, right? Me personally, I'm using a hoverboard because it moves really fast, as you guys can see. I'm moving and grooving. Now, if you want to get to your houses a lot faster, you guys can use one of those things I mentioned. It'll get you to the next house really quick, so you'll be trick-or-treating in a snap. And it's a whole lot faster than just walking up to the next house. Also, you guys can, if you guys want and your parents don't mind, you guys can get your parents to drop you off in their car. It makes it a lot faster to collect candy. I remember when I was a little kid, the thing that took me forever was walking up to the next house or walking to the next block. And I remember I was tired, and at one point I wanted to give in with maybe half of a bucket as opposed to a full bucket. But in this method, you guys could use your bikes or maybe your hoverboards or skates or skateboards or whatever you guys have available to get to your next house, guys. So be creative.
This right here may look like a regular, normal treat basket from your perspective right now. But when I come over to your house and I trick or treat, this is what you're gonna see. Yep, there's a big old hole on the bottom of this treat basket, and that is perfect. So do this to your treat basket, guys. Also, carry a backpack with you. For example, I'll have my backpack on me at all times, and this is where I'm gonna keep my candy. But when I go trick-or-treating every house, guys, I'm gonna make sure that my neighbors see that I have a hole on my basket, and I'm gonna pretend like I don't know there's a hole there. So I'm gonna say trick-or-treat, and they're gonna notice the hole, and they'll feel super bad for me because they'll think that I dropped all my candy. And it's gonna be an empty bucket, guys. So they'll definitely feel bad for me. They might give me a little Ziploc bag with a lot of candy to try to replace the candy that I supposedly lost on the floor while walking through my neighborhood. So do this to your treat basket, carry a backpack with you, and chances of you getting candy will be super high. You could even put your drama skills to the test and cry a little, make it seem like you weren't aware of this hole and that all your candy's gone. You dropped all your candy, you have no candy left. Yeah, somebody's gonna feel bad for you, and they'll probably end up giving you a whole bucket full of candy, a bucket that doesn't have a hole on the bottom.
Trick or treat.
Hey, cool costume.
Thanks, man.
What are you supposed to be?
Omega Skull.
Where's your treat basket at? Why are you putting out two hands?
Alright, guys. As you guys can see, Next noticed that I put my treat basket down and I'm extending my two hands just like this. Now what happens, guys, is he's confused as to why I'm putting out two hands, but basically what I'm doing here is I'm not giving him the option of giving me one candy in my basket. I'm giving him the option of giving me two candies if he so chooses to. So let's see what's gonna happen after that.
Oh, happy Halloween.
Thank you, sir.
Have a good night.
See, as you guys can see there, you put them in a little situation where it kind of seems like they're greedy if they don't want to give you another piece of candy. But in reality, it's kind of like we're a little bit greedy because we want more than one piece. But that's fine because the more you guys get, the better, right? So this may be an easy and cheap little way to snag another candy, right? So there you guys go. Enjoy.
Normally, when people give out candy, they have their yard decorated with a bunch of Halloween stuff. It looks pretty cool. And that's how you know a house is giving out candy. Either because they have their lights on, that's an obvious one, and because they have decorations all over their yard. So if you're walking towards somebody's house and try to look for something on the floor, a decoration, for example, this zombie hand right here. This was on the floor. So take this with you up to the door when you knock on it and tell them, hey, I found this on the street. Is this yours? Or you could tell them that it was on the floor and that somebody could step on it, so you saved it for them. And guess what? For your good deed, they will reward you with more candy. Believe me, people are generous when you help them out. So if you save their decoration, supposedly, you're gonna get more candy for doing so. So just pick up any decoration that you possibly can. For example, this zombie hand, I took it off the ground and I take it up to them and they'll surely reward me for my good deed. And lastly, guys, if you really want more candy, if you're trick-or-treating and you feel like you're not getting enough candy, just ask for it. When you go up to somebody's house, you knock on their door, you say trick or treat.
Oh, hey, little guy, I like your costume. Who are you supposed to be?
Thank you, I'm supposed to be Nextraker.
Don't look nothing like him, but here you go.
I tried. Come on, give me a break. Can I get another one, please?
Alright, little guy. Since you asked nicely, and I like your red nose, I'll give you another piece of candy.
Thank you.
Happy Halloween.
How about just one more, please?
One more for the road?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Here you go.
I got a low blood sugar, so like I need.
In that case, I'll give you some milk duds.
Can I swap out the milk duds for this Reese's right here?
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
Thank you, sir.
And as you guys can see there, his trick worked, guys.
All you guys gotta do is ask for more, guys. Most likely they will give you more candy, especially if you ask nicely. Say please. And there you guys have it. 10 ways that will help you guys get more Halloween candy when you guys go trick-or-treating this year. Just like the candy I have right here. Oh, it's really heavy. And as I mentioned, these methods don't really require a lot of work. And guys, you'll have fun while doing it. Trick-or-treating is already fun, but knowing that you're getting more candy than usual makes it even more fun. So if you guys enjoyed this video, I hope you already gave it a big thumbs up and that you guys subscribe to this channel if you haven't yet. I have really fun videos coming up, have a lot of Christmas stuff coming up, so don't miss out, guys. Subscribe now and turn on all bell notifications. I want to thank Sinfado, aka Omega Skull, for helping me out with this video. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Happy Halloween. I'll see you pranksters in my next video. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna turn this Snickers into a different piece of candy. And what you guys do is just put it inside the paper towels roll and then hold it like this, leveled, shake it a bit, and then do this. And look, you just transformed that Snickers into this piece of bubble gum.